Govs Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent.
America's turning 250, and it's time to rock out with our forefathers. American-made, battle-ready style for true patriots. Whether you're marching in the parade, grilling in the backyard, or raising a toast to liberty, do it in the gear that screams freedom. Celebrate 250 years of USA in style. Wear your American pride loud. Trendjackers.etsy.com. Grab yours before the fireworks.
Tony, welcome to Go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
Alright, you go in. Good, thanks, Joe.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, that Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
I just want to say thanks for making my millennium. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a love fest.
Yeah, you heard that story.
Yeah.
So I guess should I tell it again?
Oh, yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
You know, you guys are into comedy. Does it really help when somebody gives the punchline?
Hello! Do it like that. Hello! Yeah, like that. Hello! Not like that. No, that was awful.
The one you did when I wasn't.
Hello!
Okay, save it for when it's on.
Sorry.
God, I turned off the microphone, and you're like, gold. I turn the microphone on, I get ah. Seriously, ready?
Hello! Damn, I was an idiot. Damn it. Hello!
That was it!
Alright, this is the one. Hello! Hello!
Hello!
Hello! Hello! Hello!
Hello!
Hello!
So, yeah, do it like, hey! Alright, you ready from hey?
Hey!
Now.
Hello! Hey!
Hello! Do it like that.
Hello!
Yeah, like that.
I'm making a mess. Hi, everybody. It's Friday. Yay! Welcome to the Knock 'em Dead comedy show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, the Facebook page, the YouTube channel. We appreciate whatever channel you're watching from. We just ask that you share the link on all the socials. Tell everybody you know about all the great shows here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. I'm really making a mess. I'm dropping stuff.
Over there, you like
I forgot to turn Rosie's mic on.
machine with all of these buttons. and
Yes.
Your phone is falling.
Yeah, it's too much. It's craziness. Craziness,
What
I
is
tell
this?
you.
What is this camera angle?
Well, that's how, like, the sports shows and all, like, they always have those,
I like this.
Oh, do you? You like that?
Look at that.
Oh, all right. So I'm trying to look more professional.
I can see this.
Well, I need a lot more than that, but yeah, wherever you're watching from, we appreciate it, YouTube or Facebook. However, if you'd like to participate in today's show and hear your comments read and join the conversations, please do so on YouTube, because that is where we monitor the comments. The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. We're coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club. And speaking of legends, Rosie is here.
Oh, yeah,
I look
legendary.
forward to Fridays because I love hanging out with Rosie.
Iconic. Just like to say that lately.
That was pretty funny. And it's going to be a fun show because Peter Anthony will be joining us soon. I think he said 11:30.
Did he?
Which I'm not really sure why. I'm thinking maybe he just wants to make like a grand
He wants to
entrance
come in and just be like, "What the?"
and talk about Arthur Avenue.
I'm sure.
Oh,
He
yeah,
makes me
that's a
so
given.
hot. When he leaves, I like just stuff my face for like an hour.
When he leaves,
Yeah, I can't wait to eat.
you can't eat when he's there? What do you mean? When
When he leaves, he makes me so hungry. All I want to do
Oh,
is
'cause of
go
all
to
the
like
talk,
an Italian
food talk.
deli
Oh, I
and
gotcha.
eat whatever cured meats they'll allow me to buy.
Got it. Yeah. Well, he should be buying the food for you.
He keeps asking me to go to Arthur Avenue. It's just like I said, this week was crazy. And,
Yes.
and he thinks I make excuses. It's not that. I love him. He's fantastic.
Oh, sure. He's a lot of fun. And speaking of, having a lot of fun with Peter, you can see him tonight right here in the Giggle Room here at Governor's in Levittown. So come on down and see Peter. I don't know who else is on the show. We'll
I
ask
know
him when
his
he gets here.
nephew.
Oh, he's on the show too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Auntie Tommaso, Auntie Basto is going to be here as well.
Nice.
I don't know who else.
I don't know either.
I don't know
have
who's
no idea.
headlining.
But speaking of performing on Governor stages, you just performed at the Brokerage this past Sunday.
I did.
How was that?
That was great.
It was great.
I did. I had I found out the first spot after I didn't know this term, that right after the host is called the Bullet. Did you know that, or did they just make that up?
All right, wait a minute. So the host starts the show,
Mm-hmm.
and then gets everybody going. So then the first person
up, they
which was
said
you
was
in this
the
case,
bullet spot.
The bullet spot. I think I'm not positive. I think I have heard that.
I didn't know that. They're like, "You're the Bullet." What the fuck does that mean? All right.
So that's like.
And look, I'm not
bang,
going to
zoom.
complain. I'll be whatever spot they want me to be if they're going to give me time. I love that stage.
True.
Very lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was great. I think I had a good set. They had a great crowd. Obviously, they do the fundraisers.
Right.
And those people were ready for a party. I mean, they had the glow sticks around their necks.
Oh, okay.
They were having a party. I mean, it was packed house. I hope they raised a lot of money.
Nothing better than a packed
Yeah, no, they
house,
were
man.
ready to. They were ready to laugh. They had a good lineup, and a lot of the comics were bouncing from there to the Giggle Room. I was not bouncing.
You were not bouncing.
No, I was not bouncing. I did my set, and then I had to come home and figure out what Cole was going to wear for picture day the next day. So I wasn't an epic fail mother like the last time when he dressed like Bart Simpson.
I was about to ask, did he do the Bart Simpson thing?
No.
I love the Bart Simpson thing. I love it.
Yeah, last time we forgot, and he had Bart Simpson on, and his hair looked very close to one of the Simpsons hairdos. So no, this time he looked nice for picture day. But what's funny is he rides his bike now with a helmet. So you do the hair and then you stick this.
Oh, he rides to school. You mean?
He rides his bike now.
Oh, nice. Where is the school?
It's right near me. It's really close, which is nice. It's got like a 5-minute bike ride.
Oh, is it kind of near like those town offices over there?
No, it's like he makes a right out of my driveway and he goes through the back entrance. It's in the same exact area as it's like the same property as where the high school is. It's kind of connected in a sense. So it's all in the same kind of campus.
On the south or north side of...
I don't know north and south,
Oh, okay.
east and west.
Across on the same side as Marvell or the other
opposite side. I don't know anything about directions.
Okay.
I don't know square footage. None of that. Like people are like, how many square feet is your home? I'm like, I don't know. How many square feet is the business? I can't tell you. Are you in the north side corner? I'm like, well, what am I, Magellan? I don't fucking know. I live over here. I live right there. I'll give you my address, but other than that, I'll tell you the town. I thought that's all you needed to know. People are like, oh, are you in the north side corner? And like when I'm in the city, if you don't tell me what the cross streets are, I'll never find my way.
Yes.
And I lived in the city I still would never find my way.
I love the city. Big time, but yeah,
and they're like, it's a grid. It's just a grid. No, it's not. It's not a grid.
I get confused. And then Queens and Brooklyn, that's even worse.
Oh, Brooklyn
to me.
is forget it.
I don't know how people do it, to be honest. And I'm not knocking them. I'm knocking myself, if anything. I can't.
And I don't mind. I'll drive in the city. I'll drive anywhere. I'm not afraid of it.
Oh,
but
me neither.
I will definitely get
confused.
lost.
Yeah.
I have to put my GPS on to get here every single Friday.
Really?
Yes.
After all this time?
Yes.
Okay. Long Island, Long Island I can do, especially Nassau County. I can do it with my eyes closed. But, outside of Nassau County.
Like my car knows. It just, every time I even leave work, it just says home. And I'm like, oh, yeah, please. I would like to get there.
I'm going to take a nap. Wow. I'm a little surprised about that.
And some people are so good at direction. They go somewhere once and they're like a pigeon. They'll find their way again. Yes. Not me.
And they're like, oh yeah, that bridge takes you over here. I don't know how they do it. I have no idea what bridge takes. I know the Throg's Neck and the GW, but
like in Bayshore, there were these 2 streets near the Peter Pan Diner. Behind it, and it was Peters and Potters, and my best girlfriend lived on one of those 2. I still don't know. I would just get on one of those blocks and look for her house and hope I'd smell the kimchi and rice. She's Korean, and if I didn't, I'd be like, shit, there's Yana's house.
That happens. Sometimes you're just an automatic pilot, and then sometimes you're like, oh, I didn't even look to see what's around. But the worst, it freaks me out sometimes where I'm so somewhere else in my head that once I get to my destination, I'm like, I don't even remember driving on the Southern State.
Yeah.
Or I don't remember, driving from exit 29 to 35. I don't even remember it. And that's, I'm like, shit, I need to pay attention.
I hate when people are like, so how'd you get here? Like, which route did you take? And I'm like, oh, damn it, you're going to ask me this question. I'm going to embarrass myself.
You want to entertain the people while you get Peter?
Sure.
All right.
So, I don't know what to say when I'm all by myself. I kind of need Mr. Walker. He's now wobbling to the door, and he's just going to answer the door, and he's going to get Mr. Peter Anthony, who's going to make me hungry in 3, 2, 1. I hear him. Peter! Yeah. Peter!
Rosie girl.
Oh, he's got his Brooklyn shirt on?
Yeah, what's up, girl?
Look at you.
Does he have any other shirts?
Have you been to any San Gennaro festivals?
No, I don't go to San Gennaro. That's off limits for me.
Any of them? Why, you got banned?
No, I just, I don't like it anymore. I mean, it's not what it used to be,
No, they're different. Everything's different, though, now.
But it's all right.
How have you been?
Yeah, everything's great.
Grandkids are good?
Everybody.
They had a nice summer?
Yeah. My 3-year-old started preschool 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Did he, cling, or he went?
He cried. He cried the first 3 days.
Okay.
And when he goes Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and Wednesday he went in by himself. He didn't cry.
Okay.
Nice.
So he.
That's good. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a big
whatever.
transition.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't. It's just the family. That's it, and his little cousins that he sees, and that's it. You know. But it's all good.
And he'll be totally acclimated and in with these little people and
Yeah.
have new friends in no time.
Yeah, he talks about the kid. What's his name? AJ, and there's a girl, Penelope.
Nice.
Penelope, what a cute little name. Penelope, get out of here with that name, Penelope.
Tony, what's up? Who's giving you some slack over here, man? On the West? Who was it? Gave you joking around? Said.
Yesterday.
Was it Wes?
With the picture for the show?
Yeah,
No, it was Mickey Delaney.
Oh, Mickey, I meant. Yeah.
Mickey. What did he call me? A dick? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think he was.
He was referring to what?
The picture and
picture. No, I know that.
Yeah, but Mickey. He does that. He does that. But he's a keyboard warrior. He's out there in like Seattle or something.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely in Seattle because that's the one Don Sill was talking about. That
Yes, we thought he was actually fake for a while, but
really,
Don still is suspicious. I think he's on the up and up. But
okay,
yeah,
is he going to call in? Maybe he'll call in.
He has called. Well, it's
Well,
been
I
a
mean,
long
somebody's.
time.
If we're lucky.
If he calls in, somebody is. He's somebody, right?
He might not be Mickey, but he's somebody.
He's right. No,
I mean, Mickey and Penelope both sound like fake names.
Penelope for sure, especially in 2025.
Well, who
Yeah,
knows?
you don't
Nowadays,
hear
you
that
can
name.
name
I
your
know.
kid anything.
They got all these
Cantaloupe.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe.
McAvoy. This is my daughter.
Yeah, I like the. All these people now. They name their kids all these Italian names: Giovanni, Gianluca, and then the last name is McGillicuddy.
Yeah.
Like, what are you fucking like? I always tell people, my family's from Italy. Never called my grandparents Nona or Nono. It was grandma and grandpa.
Yeah, I never even heard of that until later in life.
Never called. My aunts and uncles were aunt and uncle. They weren't
right.
Zia or Zio.
See, I'm Zizi.
It's okay.
I'm Zizi Rosie.
It's okay.
But it fits.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if it's something your family does.
That's what they do.
Right, but I'm saying today these people, like they want to make, like, where the fuck you coming with John Luca? There's even a John Luca in
It's
Italy.
so funny because I have a John Luca in my family, and he named his son Giordano.
Right.
I mean, the kid is the cutest thing you've ever
Go
seen.
look
in
and
your
see how
life.
many
But when I
Giordanos
hear
are in
Giordano
Italy. Right.
written above the crib, it's like, is there a pizza?
How
in
old is
there?
he?
A frozen pizza?
It's
He's
a-
going to be
he's a bit-
2. He's
oh,
going to be
okay,
2 this
so-
month.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
there's
There's the
Wes.
phone. Yeah, it's our buddy from Florida.
Oh wait.
Yep. Good morning, Mr. Rusiello, sir.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Anthony and Miss Rosie. How are you guys?
We're doing all right. Rosie and Peter are fighting over headphones. All right, there they go. They're all set.
There we go.
All right.
We're good now.
Good morning, John.
John, what's up?
Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm
I have
good,
a
thank
question
you.
for Anthony. Anthony, did you make the feast on Arthur Avenue this year?
I did go Feast of Ferragosto. It was packed, and it was great.
I figured you did. I'm so happy that you did.
I am
That's
not
great.
going to miss that feast. It's only one day, but it blows San Gennaro away.
And what is it called?
Feast of
You
in
took
Italy.
words right out of my mouth.
The Feast of Ferragosto in
Okay.
Italy.
Yeah.
The whole month of August, the Feast of Ferragosto, everything is closed in Italy.
The whole month.
The whole month.
Wow.
They're on
whole
holiday,
month,
as they
that's
say.
Oh, yeah, they love to close shit in Italy.
Oh yes,
Italy.
that I
Nice
knew.
excuse.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what? Right. So what happens is, on Arthur Avenue, the Bronx, Little Italy, they do it in September because probably some of the people that own some of those businesses may go to Italy. I don't know.
Okay.
But
And Ferragosto?
Ferragosto.
And who
means-
is that? Is that a saint or something?
Yeah, Ferragosto. It means I think it means what the hell does it mean? It's like something with the 15th. It's supposed to be the 15th of August or something.
Okay.
But they
gonna
celebrate
look it
the
up.
whole month.
Wow.
And
That's the way to do it.
I'll ask Anthony.
Ex-Anthony, but that's how they do it.
John, do you have any insight? Do you know what it is?
No, I used to know it. I don't know it anymore, but I forgot it actually. But yes, and most of the old timers went to Italy.
Yes.
That's why they closed the businesses.
Right. Okay.
But it's a great feast. It's no bullshit. It's just a lot of fun, a lot of food, a lot of entertainment.
Yeah.
All right. They have a lot of, as you guys in Long Island have great comics, comedians, the Bronx has great singers.
Yeah,
and
that's
Italian
right.
singers and
Leon
Italian
DiMucci.
crooners. And they go out and they do it for free. They get up on stage, and it's just an amazing fun time.
Do they walk through the streets like with a
No,
saint, and
they-
is it that sort
no,
of thing, like
because
with the church? And
the feast is one day on a Sunday, and it's packed. You can't walk through the streets. All the businesses put the tables and stuff outside, so you can not only eat inside, but you can eat outside.
Nice.
They got vendors, obviously. But everything is pretty much all the businesses that are there, and then they
So all the
forgot what's-
restaurants, everything is just amazing. Well, I'm glad. I won't hold up the show. I'm glad you made it, Anthony, and it's a wonderful experience. It's
best.
not a commercial. It's not a commercial. It's not like St. Gennaro. Even though St. Gennaro is beautiful, they don't have outside people coming in. They don't have. It's
right.
all
It's
all
all the business,
neighborhood.
yep.
It's all family, and it's an awesome time.
And you know what? And you know what? The big part of over the last 10 years, the Albanian community is a big help to it too. It's
Really?
a lot of Albanians now up there on Arthur Avenue.
Oh, okay.
But they work together. The feast itself,
They're almost the same culture.
yeah, very much the same. And
Yes, they're almost the same culture. Even though personally, I don't like the idea that the Albanians took over, but they saved that area.
he's a racist. No, you know what? Yes, they have. But you know what it is?
No, I'm
though?
not a racist. I'm a realist.
No. I'll tell you what. If the Albanians weren't there, Arthur Avenue would be closed.
I just said that.
Yeah.
I said that. I said they saved the
Calm
business.
down.
They saved the neighborhood.
Yeah. And,
But
they
I
work together with the
personally-
community. Matter of fact, I have a friend of mine, Simon Quaffa. He's Albanian, and when they wanted to take the Christopher Columbus statue down in Columbus Circle, they had the whole Albanian contingent from Arthur Avenue go down there and fight with the Italians not to take the statue down.
Wow.
Yeah. So they, good people.
It's the Festival of Emperor Augustus.
Yes.
August, a day of rest after weeks of hard work on the agricultural sector. And then it's observed by Italians, Sammarinese and Italian Switzerland, and the significance is the Catholic feast of the Assumption of Mary.
okay. And Anthony said, "I don't know. Augusto means August."
Yeah, good. No,
Thanks,
it
Sam.
does. 15th of August. The whole.
Have a great show, guys.
Thank
All right,
you.
man, you're the best, kid.
Jeez, I am just.
What's the matter?
Yeah, I'm just knocking stuff over today. I'm just a mess here.
So Don Sill is a grandfather. Is this the first time he's a
Yeah, what a
grandfather?
beautiful pitch he put. What a baby was beautiful.
This is Don Sill's third
Ah.
grandchild.
Yeah.
And
Beautiful.
he's only 54 years old.
God
good.
bless him.
3 grandkids.
I'll get to
at
enjoy
54.
them a long
Oh,
time, God
absolutely,
willing.
yeah.
Well, they're
Yeah.
down in North Carolina, but he
Well, that means he's got to move down there eventually.
he actually lived down there for many
Oh, he did.
years, but he came back because he missed it here. But I think at some point he might go back.
I
down
tell you
there.
the truth, I can't be away from my grandkids.
Yeah, that's
You know?
that's a tough thing. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm posting stuff, my rants right now. That's why.
Your rants.
Yeah.
I actually want to talk about that. Let me just say hi to everybody. So Fremder's watching, of course.
Who's watching?
Andrew Fremder.
Andrew, what's up?
Ann from California.
Ann?
Of course, Fremder is, because you said something about stuff in your face before. So, of course, Fremder is.
Was they
Here we
making fun of you,
go.
Rosie?
God.
You know,
Jeff-
Rosie, I just wanted to let you know, Rosie, Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
I was at Arthur Avenue enjoying a beautiful dinner with my friends, and then at the Parisian Cafe with all my Albanian friends, laughing it up, talking about politics and talking about everything. And you're missing out, Rosie.
I know. You know what I did? I worked all day.
Yep.
And in the middle of my work day, I had to go into I call it the fire pit, which is the bridal shop that's now finally being cleared out. And I got all schmutzed up and put shit in dumpsters and then watched my friend dumpster dive. I call him Lafayette because he looks like the black gay vampire from True Blood. And he has about 3 teeth left. He's the nicest man you ever met in your life. He's hilarious. He's super talented. I mean, if this guy had gotten his shit together, he could have been some crazy
What is he
designer.
talented? Oh, okay.
Oh
Okay.
my God! You
Yeah.
got to see the shoes and the. Well, really, he takes sneakers. I have pictures. He takes sneakers and he takes the stones from the gowns that I give him, like stuff that's junked or ripped or pulled. Now he went and forget it. You got to see what he scored.
He works for you?
No, I don't think he works for anybody. and he bedazzles them.
Wow.
And then he wears them, and then he kind of probably sells some of them to make a little money.
Sure.
I think he is, I want to say home enabled. Oh, that's not the one.
Okay.
Okay.
all right.
He is really he's like a love. I mean, he annoys some of the girls at the store
So how does
because
he-
he comes
he comes
in
to
and
the
he
store
drives us
just
a
to
little
get your
crazy.
stuff?
Like he'll come in and be like, "What's up, girlfriend?" And they're like, "She's busy." Because he comes in on like
But
a
you don't mind
Saturday
him.
with the store. No, but the customers
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
sometimes.
okay.
I know he's harmless. I know he's lovely. I know he's friendly. I know he means well. But he's also a big guy. He has, no front teeth from here to here.
Nice.
He comes in with about 17 keychains hanging off the bottom with jeans with bedazzles
And
and
where's he
sometimes
from?
a tank top. And he's got, and he's just like, "What's up, guy?" And he won't leave. And he'll be like, "Oh my God, look at this. This is fabulous. Where'd you get that from?" "Oh, girl, need that. I need a hot pink. I'm going to make it." And he goes into the city and he goes into like the pride parades and he dresses and he does. And I just give him materials and stuff, and he
That's nice
makes
of you.
the coolest things. But he saw the big red dumpsters outside that the content people provided for us to
Right.
throw out,
Right.
and he waited for the guy to hit the bricks, and then all you saw was these bedazzled sneakers popping out the top. Then he disappeared. Then he popped out. Then he disappeared. Then there was
goodness.
just stuff flying out of the top, hangers and all. And then I got to show you.
So he takes all the stuff and does he sell them at least?
He does, and you got to see. But then he came with a shopping cart.
I was about to ask
This
where he
thing
loads
was
it all up.
you should one year.
But where does he live? How does he get all the stuff?
I don't know where he lives,
okay.
but one of the girls told me they saw him 2 miles away on Sunrise Highway with the shopping cart. I don't know.
Maybe he's homeless?
He says I think he goes from different places.
Okay.
He cracks me up though. One year he came in, and this is going on for years.
Wow.
And every year we usually get like a normal little dumpster, and we would clear out the basement. Some of it is gowns, but usually it's just junk you accumulate that you have to clear out.
Yeah.
And there's always some stuff in there, and that's how I met him. One day I was sitting at the computer, and I'm looking out the window, and I see this man in the dumpster, and he pops out wearing a bright purple gown.
Come on.
I'm not. I
He took
swear.
it from the garbage or he had
He's
it on?
in the dumpster.
Yeah, no,
With
I'm
it
saying,
on.
but
He had it on.
He had it on before he went in the dumpster.
Yeah, right.
And
Did he find it in the
He
dumpster?
was in the dumpster,
Right.
found it, put it
Oh,
on,
right,
and
that's right.
popped out of the dumpster with it on. And I said, "Oh my God." I have it printed in my office on the wall. That's how I met him.
Beautiful.
Now, I couldn't remember his name, but at the time, True Blood was very popular, and he looked just like the black gay vampire that was like very swishy. And we just called him Lafayette because that's what he looked like.
that was
And
the guy.
the name just stuck. He doesn't care. His name is George, but he says Lafayette. Like he loves it.
Nobody's bothering him.
No,
He's living his life.
Good for him.
He does not. He doesn't let a thing bother him. One day he came in. This was after years. He came into the store, and I hadn't seen him in a long time. Now I wonder, did he move?
Mm-hmm.
Did something happen to him? You don't know because I have no way of contacting him.
Sure.
And all of a sudden he just appeared, and I was like, "Oh my God, Lafayette! It's so nice to see you. Where you been?" And we're all like, "Yay!" And he goes, "I've got the cancers."
Oh,
and I was
jeez.
like,
The cancer.
and I was so this went from me being like, "Oh my God, I'm so excited to get to see you." He's like, "I got the cancers," and we were all like, "Oh," but he's great. I don't know. I guess because he, when you have nothing, they give you. Everything.
Let me tell you something.
So
God looks over for those people.
I'll tell you
without a
right now,
doubt.
he is
Yes.
the and people give him stuff all
Yeah.
the time. I said to him, "Where'd you get this?" He shows me, "They got this, I got this, and some woman at the train gave me this, and some woman at the train gave me that." He's got pocketbooks, and he makes them so he's fascinating. Fascinating. I got to show you this guy.
And it's nice to hear that people are giving him stuff.
Yeah,
you know,
because,
especially in this climate, it's nice. It's nice to hear the good stories, and that people are. You hear possibly homeless.
Yeah.
You're feeling bad for him automatically, but he seems like you said he's living his life. Seems happy. People are
Well,
giving him stuff.
Yeah. So whatever
Sent them to you.
that guy has figured it out how to survive
Right.
somehow, and on top of that, he's got God looking out for him.
Right.
And you know what? There's a coffee shop in our building. He comes around the corner with a giant iced coffee.
Right.
And I'm like, and
give it to him. Maybe?
No, he
buys it.
No, he goes in there.
Right.
I was just coming to say hi. They give him an ice coffee because he's so friendly.
Yeah.
Like he really is. He's like this big ray of sunshine.
Yeah.
You know, he means no harm. He's very simple, but he's so talented. Like in another life, or if his life had gone in a different direction, this guy would have been like, I don't know what.
Yeah, I mean.
And like it's funny because I've never really asked him like what his background is, or like I keep it very on the surface.
But you know, some of those people like that are talented, they don't even have to go to a school.
I'm assuming he didn't.
You know, they just
I know he didn't go to the dentist.
Yeah, right. He's got some of teeth, some are here, some are there.
I didn't get it.
It's coming through.
Rosie's bullshit.
It's coming
She
through.
said that last night. It's coming.
Oh my goodness. All right, so I wanted to talk about your rants.
Yes.
What in the world is going on down there in Wantor? Is that something you want to talk about? Or
So, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'll call out every politician out in the world because I hate politicians.
Okay.
So on Jerusalem Avenue and Oakfield, which is considered North Wantor / Belmore.
And it's on the southwest corner of Jerusalem and Oakfield.
If you're familiar with that area, that's where North Shore Farms is.
She doesn't know directions. That's right.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know where North Shore Farms is on Jerusalem and Belmore?
No.
It doesn't matter. It was a Methodist church for probably 580 years.
Right.
Like, you know.
Right across from the temple.
Yes, the temple's on the same side and it's on across the street.
Right.
I don't know when I saw it. My daughter lives over there. That's why I really know it.
Okay.
That's why it's been. So they put up a sign. So some Islamic center must have bought the property. They bought it.
Okay.
And they put a big sign, Islamic center coming. I don't know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
So now already 4 houses down a block are for sale.
Oh, wow.
I brought attention to Senator Steve Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Garbarino was AWOL. Like, I don't know. He's just doing whatever they tell him. Bruce Blakeman, you know, they every day if you look on Facebook, these guys just photo ops a new deli opened.
Yep.
They're all ask them to do something for you. Ask these politicians to do something for you, to keep your neighborhood clean, to keep your neighborhood safe, and they don't do shit. All of them.
I'm a fan of Rhodes. I do like him.
Steve Rhodes is a good man.
Yeah.
But it's out of his hands.
His office is right.
No, I know Steve Rhodes over 20 years. Mm-hmm. I'm not picking on Steve Rhodes, the man. Steve Rhodes, the politician. It's out of his hands. You understand what I'm saying,
yes,
Tony?
Yes.
There's somebody above, like,
yep,
whatever. So he looked into it, called me back 2 days later. He says that's historical ground. He goes, I don't think they could build on it. I says, well, Steve, you and I know that don't mean shit in this county, because if people pay off the right people, and if you look at the Islamic people here in Nassau County, they have sided with all the Republicans. They give money to the Republicans. They're not stupid. They know who runs Nassau County.
Right.
So I always tell people, I know what it looks like when a neighborhood changes. I grew up in a neighborhood where it changed because things happen. Land is being so, like, I grew up, believe it or not, in Ozone Park. I'm 62. I'm not an old man. I'm not a young man. But I grew up, there was farms in my neighborhood up until I was 10, 11 years old.
Sure.
You know.
Yep.
Sell the farms. They put condominiums, apartment buildings, whatever it is. You know. Then as time goes on, Ozone Park was probably, when I was a kid in the 70s, it was probably more rural than Long Island. In my little area called Centerville, the part of Ozone Park where I grew up. And as time has been going on the last 25, 30 years, all the empty spaces and land is now filled with, they put hotels, which is filled with migrants and homeless in Ozone Park. These are the downfalls of the neighborhood. This is what I tell people.
Yeah.
And when they come in and they want to build this big conglomerate, looks like Jake's 58, it looks like what they want to build. Who's going to stop them?
Right.
You know, they come up with the money. They come up with the bribes. I don't give a shit. I'll say it all over. I don't know how many people here. I don't care. I've told Steve Rhodes. You know, excuse me. I know Steve Rhodes 20 years.
Yeah.
Listen, you call Steve Rhodes up, he's going to come and try to help you.
Yes, agreed.
He will.
Yeah.
But certain things he just can't do because Here, I'll just go. I've been living here 30 years in Long Island. It's the same politicians. They just go around in circles. Kate Murray's had 27 different jobs.
Right.
Right? You know, like in a movie Casino, you should have took the food and beverage job. That's what they do here. And the reason why you're not a politician or you get thrown out, like Mangano, is because he went against the grain. Right? You look at Laura Gillen.
Right.
Anthony Desposito. How does she beat out in a Republican area against a guy who was Republican, Tony Desposito? She beats him. You know why? Because she followed the game. Tom Swazi back in the game. He took over for the other guy, Santos. They're all in the game. They all just go around. Andrew Garbarino didn't have to do anything, but Peter King's gone. You're it. Do what we tell you. Yeah, go to this opening at the pizzeria. Go here. Go with the Chinese kids. Wherever you have to put a photo op to make yourself look like you know. That's all they do. 30 years I'm here, and it's the same damn politicians in office.
I could never, ever, ever get into politics. I could never play a game. I just you couldn't either.
So that's
you're just too honest.
It's not even about being honest. I don't like being bullshit.
That's what it is.
Right.
It's like you're too honest and you can't bullshit like that.
Like I'll tell. I'm
just be a bullshit artist
and a liar. I mean from day one of your life.
Being in business, you have to kind of lie a little.
You have to.
It's a different level.
It's
a different type of lying.
There's so much that. Listen, I didn't want to go into all the other stuff. Where I live, the Dirty Taco opened up some years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Called the police. Everything. Tried to get a one-way street to make it easier for traffic. Nobody from the town comes out. They don't give tickets. The cops don't, right? Because you know why in Nassau County, every cop eats for free. Every cop, they eat for free.
And it's a madhouse over there where Dirty Taco
right.
Is on that little corner over by the Parkway?
It's right by the Carvel, and I live up the other block.
Okay.
So we asked, nobody comes out. The guy, they told us, to get a one-way street, you got to get everybody on the block to sign a petition. So we got a petition, everybody on the block signed it. The next answer was, if we put a one-way street, it'll confuse people.
There's a rub and tug right across the
street. There's
Where?
plenty of rub and tugs.
No, but there's one right by my job.
Yeah, I went to that one. Beautiful. I love the Chinese.
I you know what? I don't give a shit what they're doing in there, but they leave their garbage outside. They don't pull the weeds. It's a big eyesore.
They want it to look like that, though.
Why?
So nobody bothers them.
Well, no, but they wound up getting it wound up being so disgusting that everybody in our area had to get this big thing from Nassau County about maintaining the outside of the building, and everybody else maintains. And we all got this warning because of that place. Now, I was told that the police know.
Of course they know.
Yes,
that this is going on. And I'm saying to myself, it's across the street from fucking Krish's where there's kids pouring out of the place.
Is that where it is?
Yeah. There's
really?
there's kids pouring out of the place on their bicycles, coming after the recitals, coming after the baseball games. It's near a 52-year business of bridal gowns. There's restaurants, there's bars, there's a beautiful photography studio for weddings, and we have to have this disgusting place where you see these guys smoking out. And then the guy that owns American Beauty, he has no shame. He just goes, "How was it? What'd you think? It was good? It was good? How'd you like?" And the guy, they get in their car. And there's nothing we can do about it. We've written to the police department. We've written, and they don't do a thing about it.
Here's when they'll do something about it. If a mother sees her son or knows that her son went there, or believe it or not, a cop on off duty goes in there and gets it done, and then that's another. If not, I said this on one of my other rants, I believe yesterday.
But why do you believe that they just don't want to get rid of it?
I'm going to tell you, and I said this on my rant. You can look at my Facebook page. We got the Epstein files, right? We know it's human trafficking. I'm not even going to. I just posted what I said now. So. How come the government has made everything illegal now? Gambling, weed. How come they don't make rubber? Listen to me. If they made that legal, like you could go in there. First of all, if an adult person has no problem.
I have no problem.
No. I'm not judging.
That's
not what I mean.
I personally don't either. But if it's not legal and it's this eyesore,
I'll tell you why they don't stop it. Then they can't have human trafficking. Human trafficking is a big thing in this country, and the government is in on it. The government knows about it. And they don't do anything about it because then their business is gone. The reason why they took over the mob control business is because they were upset that the mob was making all this money off gambling and all this other stuff. And they said, hold on, that's ours now. Now you look at the government. Now you want to open up a store, a cannabis store, you got to pay the government. You got to pay taxes. Why do you think these stores... And all it does, the cannabis store is just as an eyesore as the rub and tug because it's who comes to the store. Who comes to that store? It's low life. It's you know, for the most part. No, it is. It brings down the neighborhood. I don't care what anybody says. I've seen it happen. That's what I try to tell everybody. I've seen how a neighborhood goes. It's finished. And what's next? Right, we live on the South Shore. That's it. That's the last stronghold of Nassau County.
Yep.
Belmore, Wantor, Seaford, Massapequa. That's it.
Yeah.
The North Shore is already done. The Asians came all the way from Flushing. They're all the way out to Syosset now in Jericho, right? The politicians don't care. They know it. All these politicians, like I just said on this rant I just posted about the Epstein. Now all these congressmen and Congress, they want to grill Kash Patel. I'm not sticking up for Kash Patel. Well, why didn't you care in 2008? Why didn't you care in 2016? Why didn't you care when Bud? I'm not putting Bud. How come nobody cared then? Right. Now that Kash Patel and Trump's in office, you want to put it on him. And I'm not, believe me, this is not me justifying Kash Patel or Donald Trump. They're all full of shit because they're all in on it. I could tell you stories, and we don't have enough time on this show. I could tell you stories what happened, what I've witnessed in my personal life as a military soldier, and things that I saw on deployments that I watched this government basically turn Tuesday into Friday, and you wouldn't even know it. And if you did know it, they'll stop you from saying it.
It's a little scary.
I am surprised the rub and tug lets it go to the property go to shit because you would think they wouldn't want to be noticed.
But then you would they
clean it up.
Right. I do. That's what I'm surprised at. But I would also think is they figured if the place looks like shit, then nobody's in there.
Yeah, and it is an old storefront of an old like videography place. And the door has one of those locks on it with the little combination where you keep the key in it. And I park nearby there, and
that's where your store is too?
Yeah, it's right near it. And I've seen people come in and out. And one time the door was open a little bit, and they had trash bags outside. Yeah. The weeds were really overgrown, and I ran to the door and I opened the door. And there were these two women. One looked like an Asian transvestite.
They said half hour or an hour? What would you like?
And another one was a tiny, petite little woman. And they didn't really speak English very well. And I was not very nice. And I just said to them, I don't care what you're doing in here. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care. But this trash out here?
Yeah.
And they were like, I finally
I'm
was just
surprised,
like,
but after the police came, the police did come?
No. I didn't call the police. I said, because they looked terrified that I had gotten my wedge.
They had no idea what you were saying.
No. But I started speaking to them like I would speak to like a toddler.
They just knew they were in trouble,
that
but
they
they
would
had no
understand
idea.
it.
They thought you were a cop.
I was like, see this garbage, stinky poo poo, stinky poo poo.
Look at Rosie.
You see them after she left, they're like, stinky, poop, poop.
I was like, not good, stinky poo poo.
They see you outside, stinky poo poo lady.
No, I said, get the boss, big guy, boss. They put me on the phone.
Really?
A guy?
And I'm like, he's like, hello. I'm like, I'm no call police, no police. No more garbage, stinky poopy. Pull the weeds. And I went back to the store. The girls are like, are you fucking crazy?
Well, yeah.
No, it was...
Speaking of stinky poop poop. Hi, Jeff Bosey.
Hi there, honey bunches of oats.
What'd you say her name was?
What?
Jeff.
This is Jeff Bosey. You don't know Jeff Bosey?
Is this a man or a woman? It sounds like a woman.
Well, we're not going to tell you.
Jeff.
Hold on. Speak again. All right, there you go.
There you go. We'll put the man voice on because Peter is like my roid rage brother.
What the? I don't know who that is. I just like being made.
Jeff, have you and Peter not met yet?
We've met actually like twice.
Where did we meet?
Probably in the hallway
In the
here
hall-
by the giggle
in the
room.
hallway.
Oh,
Jeff is
okay.
always here. He's always here.
Yeah,
All right, I
Jeff
gotta
is
put.
out.
Excuse me, Jeff, for not remembering the name. I probably right. If I saw your
I'll
face.
show you.
It's quite okay. So the one thing I've learned in the first half hour of listening to Knockin' Dead Radio is that Rosie's part of the HOA. And Peter wants to bring back Blockbusters because he doesn't like cannabis stores.
Yeah, no, I just think it. Go back to the old way where you went down to Picket and Pine. You put the $5 in the hole in the brick in the store, and the guy gave you the nickel bag. Just go back to doing it that way.
Oh, those were great times. But
Exactly.
I don't know where they'll play guitar because I was born in like 78, not 60-something. Calm down.
If you go up in Ozone Park, you went, which was very close to East New York. You went to Picket and Pine. You went to Picket and Pine, which was a abandoned building, and there was a brick that would slide out of the window, and you'd put your $5 in, and then the guy would send you the nickel bag out, and then we'd go on our way back to Centerville and smoke our pot. I'm not.
I don't know. Listen, I was a little different. I was over in Queens Village, so we went to 179th Street where there was a bodega on the corner, and we did it that way.
No, right. That's what I'm saying. Go back to like you went to the park. So maybe your friend Mike was selling nickel bags, and that's it. That's what I go back to that. You don't have to.
But come on, isn't it more fancier with like a big green leaf glowing neon light saying "We're here"?
Yeah, you get a little 5-pack of dog walkers, and it's in like a little tin.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's my point of the. But that's my point of the rub and tug. Just make it legal, and then.
Listen, I have no problem with it being legal. At least they'll pull their fucking weeds.
Pull your weed, take out your garbage, and tear it to the cup on the wall.
No more stinky poopy. I was so mad.
Those Chinese didn't hear a word you fucking said.
No, they were terrified of me. Terrified. And I did like this one of these like glance overs as if my eyes were made of lasers. I was like, curtains, bed over there, cot over there, curtains, what's going on in here? And they were trying to like push me out the door. They were so mad that I got in there. Oh my God.
Jeff, the rub and tug that you go to, is it clean?
Yeah. The one Jeff and I go to is nice.
And all Rosie wanted was a quart of roast pork.
They have rub and tugs for women too,
I heard about that.
Yeah.
I heard about that too.
I heard about that, and I was absolutely fascinated.
I do those for women,
He has a whole massage situation going on.
Peter does.
No, I've done it. You know that story with that woman. I give her.
What's? Oh.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about
that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Let's talk more about that.
Nothing to say.
Forget. What is his name? Cash Patel and.
Well, I'm not human trafficking. This
Tom
is
Swazi.
There's no money exchange. This is a mutual.
Oh, I know. She's not paying for it. She likes your company, my friend. You have strong military hands.
Jeff, will you be around the club this weekend?
Hey, Jeff, you coming tonight? We got a show tonight.
I'll stop by tonight.
Yay!
All right.
Yay! And then listen. Please leave just a little
Where
alone
you get that
because
voice
Listen to me. Please leave just a little alone because I am telling you because I am really building up Hicksville very good. I should have in the morning. All right. I gotta go. I love you. Bye.
All right, Jeff. Thank you. Yeah, he's right. I mean, Hicksville. Yeah.
Oh, forget it. When you got the Habib Bank, it's over.
Yeah.
Our
Fremder, nice shirt. You guys all look like a bruise.
Really? Who said this? Fremder?
Andrew Fremder. Yeah.
Andrew.
I guess between the three of us, blue, black, and
come on, Andrew.
It's just the stages of the colors
Andrew's jealous.
that you go through.
Where is it? Where's Andrew from? California? You said no.
No, that's Ann. Fremder's out in Suffolk somewhere.
Oh, Suffolk. Okay.
Let's see. Based on her eye movement, whenever I say something, I'm just going to call her Rosie.
Oh.
Is that Fremder?
Of course.
Yeah.
What's he got a problem with you, Rosie?
He likes to bust my balls. Meanwhile, I met him in person, and I thought he was like this
I ever met him?
crotchety 74-year-old with bad jokes.
And he's not.
No, he's
just a crotchety 74-year-old.
He's like a pun. He's like a pun master, and he's probably younger than me. And there he is.
He's probably around the same age, actually. Yeah.
Well, what are you, 50 yet? Are you not 50 yet, are you?
I'm gonna smack your head.
No, so you're not,
your
right?
head. No, almost. Close.
What the? Now, Fremder, now we're going to fight. He says, Rub Tugs can be found at the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Podcast Studio.
Okay.
There's probably 2 going on right now.
There's only 1 going on, and I'm next.
Wait your turn.
So this woman that
Yeah.
you have this relationship with, does she call her friends and she's like, oh, by the way.
No.
It's not.
It's a discreet, she's married.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, which is, no
whatever.
judgment, but what about you? Like, are you offering this to other people, or is it just something that kind of happened with this lady?
If any woman out there,
yeah,
I'm being dead serious. Where's the cat? If any woman out there, where's the cat?
Yep,
if any
you got it
woman
right
out
there.
there wants to get a massage with a happy ending from me, just call me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Just women.
I am not. No, just women.
Yeah. Oh, all right. You
Yeah.
said no. You're scared.
No, just women.
Yeah.
Just women.
And I'm not a whore. I've only done it consistently with 1 woman. I've done it to 3 women total in my life.
Okay. And you're single, so
Yeah.
so you're not. I mean, the woman, that's up to her what she's doing.
She has explained to me her situation over the years, and it's not a constant thing. It's
Right.
like, I guess she must feel like whenever she needs some stress relief, I guess,
Sure.
or,
Some company.
you
Some
know,
company.
somebody to talk to her,
Some attention.
and I'm the guy.
And how did this start? Like, did she just ask you flat out to do this
No.
for her? You guys were flirting?
No. We had a mutual friends.
Yeah.
And it just started from there. You know, she. I don't want to say the mutual friends because I don't want to, in case I don't know who's listening. We had mutual friends, and I posted something. This was some years ago on Facebook, and I think I know what I posted. I was at my nephew's wedding, and I was dancing, and she goes, "Oh, I like the way you dance. You know, maybe we could dance together."
Oh.
All right. And that was it.
Like the moves.
John Rusciello says this is typical Long Island crap. See, there he goes again, attacking Long Island.
But I'm not from Long Island, John.
Rosie, this is still John. Call Nassau County District Attorney Office.
Yeah.
Ask for Sex Crimes Division. Just give them the address.
Yeah, they know. The cops, John, the cops already know.
Yeah.
The cops knew the day that opened up. They knew.
Well, yeah, they're not fooling anybody
Yeah.
with those pictures and foot rub. I mean, everybody knows
No.
at this point.
It has nothing on
Does
the
it say
front.
spa?
It's an out of business.
Oh, there's no pictures on the front like all the other ones?
Out of business,
Wow.
unmarked location of a business that once was, that has no relation to rub, tug, nails, heads,
There might
whatever.
be more than rub and tugs going on there then.
That's
my
what he's
guess.
saying. Who
Yeah.
knows what it's a part of? But
Well,
it's just so seedy.
Yeah. Listen, to have it in a neighborhood, I don't know. This is fucking.
Yeah, I mean, there's apartments all
Yeah,
around
whatever.
above
Nobody
the
cares.
businesses.
Rosie, nobody cares,
There's
Rosie.
houses down the block. The whole block is a big medical.
You have to
building.
wait for somebody, like some 19-year-old kid, and the mother finds out, or the school, like some kid from the school goes. Seriously,
Yeah,
that's
no, I
that's
agree.
the only way it's going to get stopped, because, or some like some guy, his wife.
I'm gonna go in there with a GoPro and say, "Dirty, dirty, stinky, stinky."
Here comes dirty, stinky, poopy
And
lady.
it's so funny. Jenny at work was like, "What the hell were you doing over there?" She saw me outside. I was like, "I told them stinky, 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 dirty." She's like,
So since you
"What's wrong with you?"
Since you went in there,
I
have
was
they cleaned
so
it?
mad. Yes,
They did?
All right, so there
they
you
cut
go.
the weed. The weeds were this big.
All right, so
Wow. All right, so they cleaned it. Very nice.
who's that? Who's calling?
It's John from Florida again.
Again, what's up, John?
I think John. John seems to know a lot about these sex.
I think he's running a
crimes.
few down in Florida.
Listen, guys, not to beat this up, but you call them district attorney's office. Forget about what the cops know or they don't know. The district attorney's office goes after the landlord, and they put a nuisance abatement on that property.
Master
If he doesn't get rid of that tenant, he loses that property.
I've tried to find out who the landlord is because we're the landlords across the street, and I cannot get anywhere. We've looked
It's very
into
easy. Just go to the Hall of Records, and it's on
Hall
file.
of Records. I don't know directions. How am I going to get there?
Anthony will help you.
It's 1120 Old Country Road. Whatever. Everything in.
But that's the key to get rid of these illegals stores. You go and to the district attorney's office and you complain to them, and they go after the landlord. And what they do is they post a nuisance abatement on the storefront. And the landlord has 30 days to get rid of the tenant. It's all about the landlords because you live in very ritzy areas. If you're in the South Bronx or you're in Bed-Stuy, they could give a shit less.
Ooh, can I have a piece of that Kit Kat bar?
Of course.
John, I hear what you're saying, but
Damn,
I
Kit
believe
Kat.
people know and people don't care.
It did. Well, do you guys know Greg Criticos, comedian?
No.
Greg Criticos. That actually happened to him. Him and his sister own an apartment building in Queens, Astoria. Astoria. And we, earlier this year, and I remember this because I took a picture of it and posted it, right where he lives, in the apartment building that he lives in, the first floor was one of these places. He swears he had no idea that was going on there, but they did just like John's saying. They posted on the window. This is, illegal activity. You have 30 days to exit the premises. And then they were holding him responsible, so he had to make sure these people were out. So, yeah, I mean, so I don't know what led to it.
I did it for 13 years.
No, I'm not. I don't. I agree 100% with you, John. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I just believe that Nassau County is just so corrupt that nobody really gives a shit. But you're right. I feel. Listen, these places are all over, and in my experience of seeing how these places have closed over time, it's because one of the kids from like the school went, the husband, the wife,
a cop got busted. Yeah.
The wife, she sees the husband going in, and that's it. I mean, because they're all over the freaking place.
Can I tell you a funny story about nuisance abatement?
Please.
Years ago, they were bookie joints. Before the rub and tugs became popular, they were
bookie joints. No way.
And they were all over the city of New York. So there was a place on Atlantic Avenue in Brooklyn, and it was going. It was like McDonald's. Guys were going in and out, in and out, in and out, and this woman went to the police department, the precinct, and she complained about there's a bookie joint. Cops didn't do anything, so she took a sign. She made up a sign. And she stood in front of this bookie joint. My husband spends his whole Social Security check in this place.
That's great.
And I can't eat. And she sat in the vestibule of this place. And 15 minutes later, we shut it down.
It's funny you say that. I've been tempted to print a big sign. I thought about this not long ago and just put it on the door. This is a rub and tug.
Yeah.
And just consistently put one up every single day.
Stinky, stinky, poopy, rub and tug.
Stinky poopies.
Stinky, stinky, poopy, rubby, tuggy.
If you do that and bring attention, you will get it shut down.
Yeah. I would be careful doing that in this day and age. You never know what retaliation is.
Oh, I know. That's the thing. These people
Goodbye.
are crazy.
Thank you, John.
I'll be waterboarded in the back.
Nah, I got your back, Rosie.
If I go missing.
So I'll tell you another story about...
Well, hang on. First off, like you're saying, you don't care what goes on in these places. I'm kind of with you. Same thing with betting. I don't understand why those bookies... You want to spend your money on sports? Spend your money on sports. Who gives a shit?
In Ozone Park, we had a place, I could say the guy's name is Ziggy's. He ran it out of the Woodhaven Athletic Club.
Little bald guy. I remember him.
So, when I tell you, I used to go make the bets for my grandfather. I ride my bike over there, and they would say, my grandfather's name was Arnelio, but they called him Henny.
Of course.
Whatever. So, it's Henny's kid. Let him in. And as I walk in, and every day, put my grandfather's bets in every day. Cops are sitting down having coffee inside the place. It's called the Woodhaven Boys Athletic Club, built in 1896.
I know what you're talking about.
Anyway,
those Italian clubs where the guys sit outside with the
espressos.
No.
It wasn't. It was called the Woodhaven Boys, built in like I don't know, 1897.
Like a YMCA?
It had a gym and stuff, but it was, since I've always known, it was Ziggy's bookie joint. You go in there, and like I said, the cops were sitting. I'm not saying the cops are doing anything wrong.
Right.
Sitting down having coffee. You could let a 10-year-old kid come with his bike, put his bets for his grandfather, and they know who hey, it's Henny's kid, Henny's grandson.
This is a Bronx Tale right here.
I was just going to say
No,
that.
this
It
is the-
also reminds me a little bit of Mark. He told me all these stories about how he used to place the horse bets for his father
No,
in
but
Saratoga.
Yeah, don't listen to him.
I don't know who
I'll
Mark is,
leave
but you
him
know what it is when you
alone,
go up in
Mark.
those neighborhoods, like you seen in the Bronx Tale, like my neighborhood in Ozone Park, places like Bay Ridge, Bensonhurst, all those neighborhoods back in the '70s and stuff. That's what kept the neighborhood. That's what kept the neighborhood.
Right.
I don't care what anybody says, and everybody knew, everybody saw, and if it was a stranger doing something wrong. it was like you were going to get dealt with,
Right.
And there's nobody, and the cops weren't. If the cops knew, hey, who's this? Oh, we don't know, some guy. All right, you take care of it. Yeah,
Right.
taken care of.
So, but I want to go back now because I mean this is all great stuff. But where is it at with this Islamic Center? So Steve Rhodes is
So
like,
they had a meeting yesterday.
Okay.
And they postponed the meeting so the residents can get a lawyer.
Oh, like a court date, a hearing.
Well, they already had the hearing about it. It
Oh,
was
okay.
yesterday. I went yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You said
Yeah.
the meeting, but so it was like a hearing, and they adjourned it
They
because
adjourned it because they want the residents to obtain like a better, I don't say a better lawyer, like get a lawyer.
some kind of legal representation to fight it.
Because it's supposedly on historical grounds. And everybody's saying they can't build. And I say, I don't care. Don't tell me they can't. They can do whatever the hell they want.
Right.
You pay off enough people,
You do what
you
you
get
want.
what you want.
So, and this is who? This is the residents of Wantor that have come together.
Well, I believe that.
Like a
I mean,
civic
anybody could go to the
association?
meeting, but
Right.
I believe the notice is sent out to the people in the square mile area. I don't know. Like I'm all the way south.
Right.
I only know of it because, like I said, my daughter lives over there, and I saw the sign a year ago, and I said to Steve, Steve, this was a year ago. I said, watch how fast the houses go up for sale, and sure enough.
And so you're saying, yeah, it doesn't matter. They'll build on
I
it.
feel
So- and
I feel that it will happen.
right. That's what I was going to ask. If you
Yeah.
feel that,
Now,
do you feel they're going to get
do
anywhere?
you think
with
this comes from like a religious bias that people don't want it, or is it a traffic
Well,
standpoint?
let me ask you something.
or
You want an
is it
Islamic
because-
center in your neighborhood?
you know what it is? I live in I live in a community where, like, I'm in Lido, so I have like a temple.
Okay,
on
so
every
Matt.
corner.
Okay,
and
is a temple? Okay, let me ask you a question. So there's a temple across the street. There's a Jewish center right across the
Yeah.
street. I don't know how to. I
the
don't know.
southeast corner.
Yeah, who knows?
So
It's got a fence,
right? So you live in Lido Beach. So imagine they want to put an Islamic center next to one of those temples.
It probably wouldn't go over very well. I probably wouldn't join the fight because I'm not very religious in any.
It's not about being religious. I don't want fucking terrorists in my fucking neighborhood.
Yeah, but that's also not necessarily going to be, to me, it would be more of like, because I know a lot of those centers, for whatever religious that it is, they're huge. And they bring a lot of people in.
Yeah, and they bring people that don't live in the neighborhood
They bring
traffic.
Yes, they bring traffic.
Okay.
They bring people from outside communities.
Right.
And
then what happens?
And it brings in a lot
and
of
then look
men.
at Dearborn, Michigan. What's happening?
It brings
Okay.
in a lot of
Right.
men that are from
It
other
brings in-
communities.
right.
It's
So
not
why
like
would you
you're-
want that in
It's
your
not like you
neighborhood?
have like a mother, daughter, 3 kids, and they're all going to church.
Why
on
would you want
Sunday.
that in your neighborhood, then?
It is. I could see where it would get a little
What,
dicey,
Dearborn, Michigan. What?
Yeah,
especially in like your Seaford, Wantor, Massapequa.
Michigan is probably the most Islamic Muslim area in the country. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, they've destroyed the fucking listen. You have a school over there, right? You have the traffic. Go 4:00 in the afternoon on Jerusalem Avenue between Newbridge Road and Wantor Avenue. It takes you an hour to get. You can't. So now, like you said, you're going to have all these people. If you're building this big monster, look. I got to show you.
That's because people stay in the left lane instead of going in the
There's
right
only
lane.
one lane on it.
It's a one lane.
It's only one lane.
No, isn't it
No.
two?
Jerusalem?
No.
Oh,
Well,
Jerusalem. I'm thinking Merrick Road.
No.
Never mind.
Yeah, the area
No.
Peter's talking about. Yeah, it's one lane each way.
You can't. You at 4:00 in the afternoon. You can't from Newbridge Road, going east to Wanta Avenue.
I know exactly what you're talking
You can't.
about now.
It takes you an hour,
Yeah.
and there's only one light. It takes you an hour to go down. So now you're going to add all these people come. Go to any neighborhood that has these Islamic centers and see what's walking around there. There's one in Ozone Park now they just built. People walking all around all night long. They're playing music, this Haji music. Again, I see it. I see what it does. Call me racist. I don't give a shit what you want to call me. Not you. I'm saying anybody.
No,
that
I know
call me
what you mean.
racist. I don't really care.
Jeff Skelsey says Beth Page is getting one as well.
Yeah, Beth Page is getting one.
I didn't know that.
And Seaford is supposed to be getting one as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I think the one in Seaford is off Washington Avenue where the Lutheran church was. I believe that's what I was told.
I'm sorry, where?
You're familiar with Washington Avenue by St. William Church?
Yes, very much.
You know where the firehouse is off of Washington Avenue?
Yep.
That I think there's a Lutheran church there, or some sort of.
Oh, yes.
Or the library, I think, is over there.
Well, the library is, I think, down a little bit.
Yeah,
But
by the library. So I think that building
okay.
over
I
there.
love how you say library. Now tell me what you.
What
I gotta ask.
What did I say?
Library.
Library.
It's
How you supposed to
technically
say?
library.
I say library. But I have another word I want to ask you because I knew a woman that grew up in like near you in Queens, and she said a word, and I want to see how you say it. I'm not going to lead you. If you
So spell it.
no, a glass Coca-Cola is a
bottle.
say it.
A bottle.
See bottle.
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 What do you mean?
That's what she used to say too. Bottle.
It's a bottle.
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 But you say bottle.
What?
Couldn't even do it.
Bottle. Bottle.
No, I love it. I had a Marie that worked for me for a million years. Rest her soul. She passed away last year. But she was from Queens. She grew up with Al Roker's mother. She told me that every
Really?
fucking day.
Al Roker's from St. Albans.
And
I believe
she grew up.
No, I believe that's where he's
she
from.
grew up with Al Roker's mother. Anyway.
Okay.
And she also grew up with the woman that played, and then she also was very friendly with the woman that played. What was the woman that?
Is she a black woman?
I walked in and you were treating your body like it was an amusement park.
Oh, Costanza's mother?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, Marie Quiche, we called her Mama Quiche. She raised her family in
Yeah.
Massapequa. Where everybody knows her there. Anyway, she used to say, I got to go and return my recyclables. You know, I get 5 cents each bottle. And I'd be like, what the fuck is she talking about? Bottle.
Bottle.
And it's funny because I was like, I bet you he says bottle.
Well, Bosie, who called earlier, it's been a running joke in here for a long time. He says, if you ask him what you're doing, like Friday and Saturday or Saturday and Sunday, he'll say, oh, the weekend?
The weekend?
No, the weekend. Yeah, the weekend. That's what I said. Like, he says weekend. Which I've never heard anybody else say it that way.
Bosie.
You know your accent is bad when people who have the same accent as you is making fun of it.
Yes.
Yeah, like I'm not from North Carolina.
Yeah,
They're like,
right.
Rosie,
I mean,
Rosie,
you know.
say water. Say you're gonna go get some water.
You know what I hate though when I go places like down south and I've take people saying this to me because it's a fucking racist statement. That you sound like you're Tony Soprano, like Tony Soprano. Like I don't say to a black person, you sound like fucking Good Times. like why do you give a fuck?
Oh my god!
I had just to tell you how fucking sad it is in my fucking accent. I had 2 Spanish kids. I got it. This is the problem with me. I fucking tape everything. There's something wrong with me. I got these 2 Spanish kids fucking telling me that I'm fucking. Look at this. 2 Spanish kids.
Because I sound Italian. All right.
Fucking just.
That's good.
Trump picked them up last week. These kids. Now they fucking making fun of me.
So you think I'm Italian, right?
Well, what?
They just say it.
Yeah, but there's nothing.
They don't realize. You know what?
But what did they say? There was nothing on there that.
If you sound Italian, you really say, "Hey, Mama Luca." Hey,
And then here I got this girl at the Met
You
game.
sound like you're from New York.
Here's
That's
I got
really
this
what it
girl
comes
from the
to.
Met game. The girl with a mustache is gonna tell me.
I said I feel like I'm talking to Tony Soprano. To who? Tony Soprano.
Why?
Because you sound like him.
No, I
Well,
don't.
because you have that vibe. You have that vibe where you could be an extra in a mob movie, and I feel
Totally.
comfortable saying that with
There's
you.
my friend Gino.
'Cause
Look what he fucking writes. Are you listening to the show? you fuck?
my father had very much the same sort of vibe as our
Sure.
friend here.
Well, a
And,
lot of people do.
you know,
around
my
here.
father was from Brooklyn, and he moved out to Long Island.
My friend
and,
Gino. Look at his fuck.
You know.
You sound like Tony Soprano. He's probably listening
So
to the show.
Anthony had his Fiumara family come over from Australia.
Okay.
And
a
he
lot
has-
of ties.
Yeah,
in
well,
Australia.
when Anthony's family migrated to the United States legally and went through all the fucking proper channels, and it took them years and money and time and boats and paperwork, and they didn't just fucking hop over fences and then fuck everybody and say, fuck you, I'm here, and fuck you, and I'm going to do what I want. They actually did it the right way. But that's a whole nother story for another show. But anyway, when they came over, some of the family went to England, some of the family went to Australia, and some of them came to New York, and some went to Canada.
Right.
So they were all over the place. This Fiumara's all over the place. And the ones that went to Australia settled in Sydney and Melbourne. And some of the family came to visit years back. My father was still alive. So we're all outside hanging out. You know, my father's got the cigar. He's got the brandy. We had been eating at my in-laws' house. We had the meatballs. We had the sauce. We had the antipasto.
It's the gravy, but it's all right.
So we're eating. And they do the same thing, but with they speak Italian fluently.
Yeah.
And then they speak English with a
Right.
very heavy Australian
Mhm.
accent, so it's wild.
Yeah.
And I'm not, and we're making them say things, and and they brought Vegemite for us to try, and the whole typical Australian thing. So now the guys are outside on the deck at the end of the night, and this guy's like big white Australian guy, and he says to my father, "Hey Tony, you Morphia?" and my father's like, "What?" He says, "You Morphia? Yeah, you Morphia, eh?" I was like, "The fucking guy kidding
Right.
me? You fucking, he dead ass.
Yeah.
Are you mafia?" With this fucking little Australian accent out of this giant man.
Right.
My father was like, I didn't know how to answer this guy.
So
It's
Like-
funny, like they just oh yeah, sure.
Yeah,
like you just
I'm
come
a
right
big
out.
man.
Oh
I
yeah.
fucking shot this guy. I shot
Right, I
Capo
killed
while
two
he was
people
doing
yesterday.
coke
I'm going to
dive.
tell you. So
Right.
last
You mad?
I go to Florida every in March. I'm at this restaurant, and with my cousin and his wife, and they hear me talking, and I get up, we're leaving, and this couple, they said, "Okay, I ask you a question." I said, "Yeah, what do you got?" He goes, "Are you in the mafia?" I looked at the guy, so I said, let me ask you a fucking question. I said, "What kind of fucking question you ask somebody like that?"
And that's when they're like, yeah, he is. We better get out
And
of
the
here.
wife was like, "Shut up." I said, "No, I said, no, it's okay, hon." I said, "I'm not going to smack him." I said, "I just want to know who the fuck asks a question like that to somebody."
Yeah.
And the wife was like, "No, I'm so sorry." I says, "It's okay, hon. Like I said, I ain't going to smack him because he's too stupid to get smacked." And then I walked away.
It is such a dumb thing to ask.
It is
somebody.
really.
No,
is.
that's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Like, why do
it
you
really
fucking
is.
say that?
Yeah, but like in the video you showed us, she's not saying. She's not asking if you're in the mafia. She just says
No,
you
I
sound like
Tony.
that-
Right, so
Tony Soprano, a character. Let me go back here. Friend, I used to work for a guy named Louie at an Italian club called Sluggers. Ann Rothney in California. Being from California, you all pronounce words way different than we do.
Yeah, because we're normal.
Oh, and then there's Rusiello. Yes, you say everything better, sweetie. Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at Johnny wants to get in your pants. I
No,
love
but
it.
he's talking about he's
Oh,
talking
the
to this
girl.
girl Ann in
Ann.
California.
Wait, what does Ann look like? We have a picture of Ann?
Ann enjoys riding Harleys because of the vibration.
Yes, she gets a little orgasmic. Nice.
Yes.
I could do that with my hand.
You call him Harley. Scott says, could we have Rosie switch seats with Peter? Having her in the middle between two men feels aggressive.
Oh, I can handle myself.
No, Rosie.
I'm into the bald sandwich.
Nice. Rosie ain't
Wow.
fucking around. You don't fuck with
Fuck
Rosie.
around. Wait, you can't put up these pictures of my friend?
Oh, I'm sorry. I let me do that.
I want you all to see whoever was listening earlier. My friend, I call him Lafayette.
You got it. Tony, tell my friend Gene.
He brings us joy.
Your friend what? Gene?
I'm sorry, Rosie. Gene is listening.
okay.
He's
Okay.
making. He tell him to call in. If you don't call in, I'm gonna.
Gene, the number's on the is on the screen right above Rosie. So yeah, call in.
Call
and
in.
Make fun of Peter.
And your faggot Staten Island ways. And fucking call in.
He means that with love.
Man, between all the Islamic and all the talk today,
I'm canceled.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, us and Kimmel.
Well,
That's
is that
it.
true? What happened to Mike Keenan?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was years ago.
Oh, okay. I thought it was recently.
Well, it came up again because I guess with everything going on with Kimmel,
Yeah.
I guess Newsday decided to talk about like their own local version of that.
Really?
And so they ran the story again yesterday. Meanwhile, this was
for running the story of what?
so
Like, no. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to not want to know. What I'm saying is, if this happened 3-4 years ago, what are you rerunning the story for?
Right, that's what
it
I'm
happened.
saying.
It happened.
Right.
I guess they're trying to show that comedians could get canceled for saying certain things.
Who cares? Fuck you. Look at the.
I agree 100%.
Listen, this is why I love Dave Chappelle. He is the modern day George Carlin.
I love him.
Agreed.
And
He does not give a shit.
no, and you know why? I understand that he has money, but even when George Carlin, probably in those days, he wasn't making the money that a Dave Chappelle's making because he didn't care.
Right.
Say what you got to say. And towards the end, he got very political and talked against.
Yes, he did.
Like he knew he spoke the truths about like how the government really is and all that other shit.
So if you look up on the screen up there, it should be popping up any second. The picture of Lafayette. Who's hungry over here? Somebody's stomach
it's
is
just
all out of control. Man.
I need to.
There it is.
There he is. Look
So
at this guy.
that's a guy.
Yes, and that is.
And
his
he's in your
hall.
shop?
That is a hall that he. What happened was he saw us putting the dresses into the dumpster,
Right. Nope.
and he said, "What are you doing?" He was coming around. He all of a sudden he flies around the corner with his cart, and I said, "All right." And
Was this all the dresses from the fire or just
yeah,
okay?
yeah, and some of them have like soot damage, but for the most part it's just smoke damage. Can't sell them,
Right.
so they're
So
out.
what do you do normally when you have like things like that without any damage, like smoke and stuff? Do you use
I
the
donate them.
material?
I used to donate them to all the prom drives on Long Island.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
All right.
That's where most of them
Yeah.
were.
Okay, that's good. Like you can't like rip it up, use
Some
the
of them I
material again.
ripped. Some of them, if they were too out of style, or the fabric had been pulled, or just really shop worn, we'd rip them for the zippers or the buttons, or certain things we just kind of keep for rip the lining out in case we needed it. But sometimes they're just trash. Like
Right.
so,
You know what? I when I think of dresses, there was a factory on Liberty Avenue in Ozone Park that my mother, my aunts, my grandmother, they all worked there. All these immigrant Italian women.
Oh, do I need immigrant Italian women that know
And
how
they
to
would work.
sew?
I would go.
Wow.
I would go like in the summertime with my bike. Sometimes get stuff. My mother would, say, hey, "You got to go to the store for me." And I go up there, and all I would picture is all of these women sitting there in this hot freaking factory, and one fan, this big, those big industrial fans,
right,
just blowing. And I would always go up to my grandmother first to kiss her hello, and sweat. I'm not making fun of her, like, when everybody talks about it, everybody like immigrants and stuff. They forget about the Italian people when they came here.
They weren't treated very nicely.
And nobody was crying back then. My parents, my grandparents, and nobody, but and whatever they made for those dresses, I don't know what the hell they made back then. What could they have made? 50 cents? I don't even know. I'm just guessing. But it was all women, not just my mother, my grand, and it was all the women from the neighborhood. Right. They all.
Yeah. And it's a skill that people just don't have anymore.
Yeah.
It's, to me, it's the scary part for me, for my business and for the future of the business. It's not salespeople. It's not having the ability to have the space and have the service and have it's the seamstresses, it's the alterations, because the Portuguese and the Italian and the Greeks, these kids in America don't. And you have these assholes that come in. God help me, but you have these customers that are like, I don't understand her. What is she saying?
What do you mean to the
like about accents? And they say it so they're so condescending. Like, I've had people that actually say, I want somebody that doesn't have an accent. I'm like, okay, you find me an O'Boyle that knows how to fucking do a hem, and I'll hire her.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi there, you're on the air.
This is Peter Anthony calling.
Go ahead, Peter Anthony.
This is Peter Anthony calling. Okay, let me tell you something, people. Okay, let me tell you people something. Let me tell you something, people. Let me tell you people something. Okay, if you listen to what I'm gonna tell you, then you heard what I just said. And if you heard what I just said, that means you are a good listener. Okay? Okay, goodbye.
Thanks for calling, Peter Anthony.
Oh my God!
Peter Anthony has so many important things to say. He calls in while he's here. It's
amazing.
It really
I
is
got
amazing.
that kind of talent.
That's
Tony,
fantastic.
And you want to see how much talent he's got? You come here tonight to the Giggle Room.
Yes.
Oh,
Who else is on this gig?
Oh shit! It's Grace.
Oh, I love Grace.
Grace is
Grace Fuoco.
Fiocos.
We gotta have her in here.
My apologies, I don't know her.
She
Grace is funny
a
as shit.
Female comedian.
Okay.
She's a mom of 3 kids.
Yeah.
She's very likable.
All right, yeah, let's get her.
She's just, I don't know.
She is like, you know, Rosie. Like, she's quiet, but she don't take shit. Grace is not quiet and don't take shit.
Oh, all right.
But
Cool.
she is funny.
She's very funny.
She's about
She's
2
very
feet tall.
She's very likable.
Very.
She's super likable.
And her husband's a great guy.
Yes.
He's a local 3 electrician.
Nice.
Great people. Her mother usually comes to all her shows. Who else is on tonight?
Your nephew.
My nephew's on, Johnny Antetomaso.
Who's headlining?
I don't know. I got the picture here. Hold on,
Meanwhile,
Rosie.
I have Johnny sending me a message. I'll see you on Friday. I'm like,
John, are you not coming?
I'm not on the show. He thought I was on the show.
John
Butera thought you were on the show?
He never.
No, not John Butera. Johnny.
My nephew.
Yeah.
Brian Paul. Do you want me to read the list?
Yeah.
Brian Paul's hosting.
Okay.
You got Max Parker, Frankie Failure. She's funny. Young girl. I think she just turned 21.
She just turned 21.
She's the best.
Yeah.
And her father is performing
Yes.
tonight, but in Bayshore.
In Bayshore.
Frank's a good guy.
Doug Bauer, Chase, Brian Felding, who's funny. My faggot nephew, he's featuring.
Oh my goodness.
Raquel Agia and Grace.
All right.
And
I don't
myself.
know everybody, but the ones I know are funny. I worked with Chase on the show.
Yeah, Chase.
Chase was on the show. I covered for Grace.
Yeah, we did the
because she had a little medical situation and she was supposed to host.
So here's Grace.
And I covered
Tony.
for her.
She's on the bottom.
No, I don't think
She's
I've
a
ever
nice
seen her
girl.
before.
Very.
Okay.
I love Grace.
She was hosting for
Very
Danny's
nice.
birthday show and she got sick.
Is that
so
what
I
happened? She was supposed to host.
covered
Okay,
her.
I didn't realize she was supposed to host.
Yeah.
That was a good show too.
That was fun.
That was funny that night. We had a good night. Where were you? You weren't here that night.
That was recently.
We did the Danny's
The
birthday.
22nd, August
Danny
22nd.
Calabrese. His
August
birthday.
22nd. I was away, I think.
Oh, you
Yes,
were okay.
that was when you did your Florida and you peed in your pants and you.
Oh, Tony, come on.
Pee pee
man.
poopy.
Come
no
on.
stinky pee pee poopy.
I did.
You fucking embarrassed me, Tony.
Well, I didn't do it on purpose. It
We all had moments. Look at you on the side of the.
Yeah, but at
Belt
least I made it to
Parkway.
the side of the Belt Parkway, though.
Yeah, we all had moments. What if your pants were too tight?
Never. That's why I wear. Look, you don't see me fucking wear dungarees and nothing.
Dungarees.
Dungarees.
You fucks. What?
It's 1978, ladies and gentlemen.
And I got my what do they call culottes?
Culottes.
Put my culottes
With
on.
my
My
Pumas.
corduroy culottes.
I'm gonna hit the corner deli and get me a chunky.
I'm gonna bring Rosie. We gotta go. Come on. How busy are you now this time of year?
You have no idea.
I don't want to hear your bullshit. What about? No, hold on.
You don't know
you
the
know it
wedding
ain't.
season in New York, September
Stop.
and October.
Stop. What about at night, like 6, 5:30, 5 o'clock?
I close at 7.
I don't know what that means. You can't get some who to fucking close the place for you.
I got 10 whores.
She's
and
got.
we're all busy.
And she's got Bart Simpson to take
and
care
I got
of.
Bart
over there.
Simpson to take care
Yeah.
of. Now
Come
he
on.
swims 2 nights a week, and then he's
How
got-
old is he?
He's 11.
He could take the bike himself to the fucking swim class. Jesus
he swims
Christ.
2 nights a week. He's got hockey on Friday nights.
Is he playing? Is he making time for that guitar?
Yes, he's playing.
That's better.
You got to hear he's gotten so much better.
Really? I thought he was great
I'm
that
gonna,
day.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring a little video in.
Please, I'd love to see
Yeah.
that. I was very impressed.
So
that
here's
day.
how I went to Little League practice.
Mm.
My mom, here's 50 cents for the fucking bus. Get out of here.
And if you eat an extra pork chop, so help me God,
Done.
you're going to get another
Done.
goddamn news route. I love his act because it's his life.
Right.
He talks about how crazy his life was.
I got some new stuff tonight.
Nice.
And my Aunt Janet's coming her 80th birthday tonight.
Oh, very nice.
Never been to a comedy show.
Ever
in her
Never.
life. Wow. Oh, that's cool.
That's
She's
awesome.
coming in. She's so my friends. She's gonna stay with my sister, and she's Aunt Janet coming in from Staten Island.
Very nice. That's cool.
It's her birthday today.
Nice.
That's amazing.
You gonna get the crowd to sing happy birthday?
I was gonna either do it myself or ask maybe the host or somebody to point it out.
Yeah, the host is a good person to do that.
Yeah.
Figured.
Nice.
Who's the host? Paul.
Brian Paul.
Brian Paul.
Brian Paul.
He's such a nice guy.
I never
Yeah.
met Chase. I know.
You'll
I mean,
like him.
Brian, I met
He's
a few
a cigar
times.
guy.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So you got to go see the reason why I say to go when the weather's still warm because I
You
like
sit outside.
I have my espresso at the cafe, and it's just nice to sit out there,
And you wonder why people are comparing you to Soprano.
Yeah, right. What do you wear?
That's
a
all they
robe
did.
And you go to the end of the driveway,
You
you
wanna
pick
see
up
what
your
I- you wanna see
newspaper,
what I
and they're
fucking
like,
do?
"Wait,
All right.
chicka, bow, bow." They
Hold
show
on.
the toll booths
Fucking
too.
bitches.
They show the toll booth.
You're like, I got no idea why.
Woke
That's
up
like my
this
father used to be like,
morning.
Rose Lynn, I don't know why they think I'm in the mob. I'm like, because you told them that if they mess with me, you're going to rip out their
Right.
gums and
But
leave the
that's
teeth.
That's any fault.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Put that up.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Now-
what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
I don't
no
see
idea
anything
why.
wrong with that.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with it, but
No, there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh.
I am very familiar
Let
with
me-
this
let me-
vibe.
let me show the.
I'm going to send it.
I'm
Want me
very,
to send
I
it
mean,
to
I
you?
grew
Oh, you wanna
up
do
with
that?
them.
Yeah.
These were my dad's cronies,
My dad's cronies.
Nobody messed with me.
Dungarees and cronies.
Nobody ever messed with me.
Don't tell the
because-
Flatfoot.
And my father was so funny. Like, I don't know why they think I'm in the mob. Really? Because you drive around in one of those 360 SL Mercedes and you smoking a cigar and telling people
Well,
that
what
if they,
father
if
would
they
not
look,
tell a
if
guy?
you look at my daughter sideways, I'll rip your teeth out.
Exactly.
He used to say, I'll rip your gums out and leave the teeth.
Exactly.
Really, Dad?
And I'll pull your pants down and rape you in front
I'll
of your mother.
kill you.
Oh my goodness!
He never
Holy
said that.
crap!
So that's what I would have said.
Oh, wow.
So I want to tell you, my daughter went. So now she's married to me. So the first time her boyfriend, who's going to be who now her husband, comes to the house, she says he has a baseball hat on, and she says to her boyfriend, she goes, "Don't go in the house with the hat on." He goes, "Why not?" She goes, "Because my father will throw it off your head." He goes, "No way." She says, "I'm just telling you, don't go in the house with the hat on. He won't tell you to take it off. He'll rip it off your fucking head." And so I didn't know he had a hat on, but he did have one when he came in, and I didn't know the story till afterwards, like as a couple of years went on. She was afraid to bring him to the house because of me, like, because I'll just tell you, be a fucking man. Like I don't tolerate any bullshit, especially if you're going to be dating my daughter.
Dating my daughter.
Because then it's over. And you know why you got to pull the guy's pants down and rape him? Because that's humiliation.
Oh.
You're just ripping his teeth out. The fuck is that? You understand? You got to humiliate the guy.
Well, baby food for life. That's all.
Yeah, but he's not humiliated, though. Like, you rape him in front of his mother
I don't
and
really
his...
have an answer for
Yeah, there's no answer. That's a
Just
fact.
Save me.
Ex John, he knows.
He's not going to rip your teeth or rape you.
Okay.
Don't worry.
No, I would never do that to
Oh,
Rosie.
I know he would never do that to me.
Anybody touches Rosie.
There it is.
There you go. That's a classic right there, bro. That's Arthur Avenue.
See, I'm starving right now. That's what you do. Now,
But you want to go make dresses for these fucking hooers, and they can get married, get divorced in 3 years, and all sort of shit, instead of come and hang out Arthur Avenue with me and my friends.
I know we would have a very nice time.
And you know it's not a date.
I know it's not a date.
I've told you 100 times. Bring your son, bring your mother. I don't care.
Why is it not a date?
Because we're not
It's too.
dating.
It's
too
weird.
weird.
This is too. It's too. It's too close with Rosie.
We're comedians now. We're buddies.
Rosie, I won't say like a sister, but she's like a cousin.
Yeah.
It can't happen.
So if Rosie said to you, like this other woman, I'd like to have an arrangement with you where, maybe once or twice a month you come over and satisfy me. You would say no?
I'll be honest with you, I'd have to think hard about it because
hard being the key word there.
Yeah. because I have it's.
You have morals and principles.
Well, I don't.
No,
but
because he doesn't. But he looks out for me.
I
He-
can't. It's
he's
hard.
always-
It would be
no.
hard to do that.
No, because he really is. Like we have a nice little special thing going
Yeah,
on. Like,
it would be
he
like if
and me
I'm
and
being
Johnny.
stupid,
I
but
know.
no,
he
no,
is.
it's
But
just- I
he
get
and
that,
me
I
and
get
Johnny and Danny
I
and
can do it.
and and Grace, like it's like this
can
little
do it.
like community of like
Johnny who?
My nephew.
Auntie Tommaso.
Oh,
And
sorry, sorry.
like of newbies that like we kind of all
Yeah,
kind
I
of
can't
stick
do it.
together.
No, that's good.
It's really nice.
If some other woman comedian that I don't really have an affection for, like I have an affection for Rosie, not like I said,
You know
she's
what
like
he
a
means.
cousin.
He's making total sense. Absolutely. In all seriousness. I was just being stupid,
Yeah, no,
but I
it's
get
all right.
it.
And I
Totally
know-
get what you're saying.
It's fine, but I wanted. You know what it is, Tony,
But
including
he
you.
wants
I
to
wanted.
eat a chicken scaparelle on the
No.
bone with some sausage and some potatoes with me.
What?
Whoa.
You won't eat any of that.
What I want to do is
Potatoes.
Potatoes. What I want to do is I want everybody to enjoy that experience at Arthur Avenue.
Sure.
And I invite people like.
But that's love. Like that's how you know what I mean? I understand that 'cause
Yeah.
that's how like I feel too. When you
Right.
really love something or an experience and
Yeah, you
with
just
a
wanna
lot
share
of
with
like
everybody.
Italians and Portuguese and Greeks, it's like that's what you want to do.
Right.
You want to feed them or you want to take them to
Right.
the place
Yeah.
that you love to
Yeah.
eat because that's
So-
like
And John from Florida, I've talked to him at times, and he's actually he actually loves when you're on. By the way,
Yeah. Well,
and
thanks, John.
And he'll say stuff like that. Oh, that about Arthur Anthony. When he's on, he talks. It takes me right back to Arthur
Yeah.
because he had so many great experiences.
And I was there Wednesday, and we had dinner at Zero Alta Nove, which is a great restaurant. I mean, you can't go wrong in any restaurant. But here, perfect example. I had a pork chop at Zero Alta Nove.
Not the comedian.
No, not the comedian. Pork chop with peppers and arugula and prosciutto. Oh, delicious. Zero Alta Nove on Arthur Avenue.
Oh.
It is. Every restaurant is pretty good, but Zero Alta Nove is my go-to place.
Fremder says, now I know why Italians talk so much because everything's Astoria. Oh, once I said it out loud, then I got it. Fremder, by the way, was Peter Anthony on the phone.
yes.
Oh, okay.
That was Fremder.
Remember he called that one time and he tried to do Peter Anthony, but then he like referred to himself as like
Oh, yeah, he screwed up
he's-
somehow.
and then he just hung up.
I
was funny.
forgot about that. All right, it is time for us to get out of here.
Beautiful. That was a quick.
It's always quick when it's fun, and it's always
Yeah.
fun when you guys are here.
And Halloween.
Halloween.
When? Oh, we're doing a show.
I'm not on the
Oh,
show. He asked me to do. I
okay.
said I can't go. He goes, you could
It's
trick
the
or treat.
29th.
He goes, you
That's
could
not
trick or treat.
Halloween.
I'm not on that one. You know why? Because I don't know what's going on that week with stuff with Cole and parties and
Oh.
stuff. I just didn't want to commit and then have to back out.
Okay.
Maybe closer to if something comes up and there's nothing
All right,
going
so
on.
why did you yell at
What-
Halloween just now?
I want to do. We have to dress up. It's a Friday. I just
Oh,
saw
Halloween
a
is a Friday?
poster.
Oh, I'm coming on that show.
Oh, all right, yeah, sure.
We
come on
should
down.
have a bunch of people in costumes.
All right.
I'm not wearing a costume.
Any guests want to come on down? You gotta
I never
dress
wore a
up.
costume in my whole life.
Even when you were a kid, you
Never.
didn't dress up on Halloween?
My
Did you
fa-
go around trick-or-treating?
I did, but my father said, "Don't put a costume on my sons. That's gay." I never.
Oh, I know what. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. So, all right, so we'll come in here in costumes?
Yes,
I
because
know what
it's
I'm
a
gonna do.
Friday.
But Tony, you got to
Perfect.
remind me the 31st.
All right, I'll do it. I'm sure.
Yeah,
between
but
both
Tara
of us
wanted
will
me to
remind
do
you.
a show, and I said it's Halloween.
On the
I have
31st or the 20th? Because
No, it's the 31st is a Friday.
Oh,
so I said
okay.
I can't do a show on Halloween. I have a little guy, and but
Right.
Tara's like,
yeah, but he's
You
going to go
come
trick
after.
Hold on a second. He's not. Your son ain't trick or treating at 10 o'clock at night.
yeah, I know, but still, you
Rosie,
know. But
come
you know what
on.
happens?
You know
the
what?
parents.
This is the excuses, Tony. See this?
I'm drinking as we're trick or treating, and the
These are
kids
the
are walking
excuses
around,
she
and
gives.
then we're ordering food at Sharon's.
Fuck
I
Sharon.
know how I am.
Help down. Come over here and see me.
I'll give you a rub and tug.
These are the same excuses she gives for Arthur Avenue.
She's a busy woman. She's
not busy.
popular woman.
No,
she
she's-
wants to stay home with her.
I could see if she
little
was
man.
actually making the dresses. You know, like if she stood there like fucking sewing the dresses. She's not doing that.
No, I'm
She's
just-
going to yelling at the Chinese. The fucking because they're jerking off guys.
Yeah,
She's sitting
I am.
behind
I'm
that
outside.
computer with no shirt on. That's what she's
That's
doing.
what I'm doing.
I would love to see that.
Did you know that?
I would love to see that.
Yeah, you and me both. But yeah, I'm not. That's a true story, by the way.
I believe it.
No shirt.
I love it, Rosie.
Sweatpants.
Come see Peter
Sweatpants and a coat.
tonight. Peter Anthony and a whole bunch of great comedians playing right here in the Giggle Room, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Tony, Rosie, for having me.
Thanks for
Always a
coming on
pleasure,
and being
pal.
a fucking
Love you.
maniac.
govs.com, govs.com to make your reservations. We got the Giggle Room here in Levittown. The main club will be open again in a few weeks. The Brokerage in Belmore, McGuire's in Bohemia. Some of the comedians you'll see on the Governor's stage this weekend. Psychic medium Cindy Kaza. I believe that's Sunday at the Brokerage. John Butera is playing somewhere. Brian Paul, Peter Anthony, Mike Cannon is playing. Mike Cannon's great. Again, govs.com. Go make your reservations to some great comedy shows. And, of course, we appreciate all the support here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. What's going on? Oh, we got Don Sill tonight at 8 o'clock talking to comedian Mark Schiff. So that'll be that's a fun one. And then Coffee with the Dog on Monday at 9 a.m. I'll be in here with Jeff Monday at 11. And Jeff, I believe my buddy Seb will be joining us. Seb's been in here several times, and he'll be hanging out with us. Peter Schwartz is on Monday. Sports Bash with Peter Schwartz.
Really? Peter Schwartz from
FAN.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's been doing a show in
really?
here.
I didn't know that.
Actually, we're coming up on a year.
Oh wow.
He's in here.
You do it with him, or he does it on his?
Well, it's his show. I'm working the board.
Oh, you work the board.
Oh, I
didn't know
work the
that.
board for nothing goes on in here without me.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, he's been Tuesdays and Thursday afternoons.
Oh wow.
For almost a year. But this coming week, he's doing Monday and Thursday because
It's Rosh Hashanah, I think. Right. Yeah.
So Tuesday and Wednesday he has to do Rosh
All right,
Hashanah
good.
things.
That's good to
So
know.
yeah, Monday at 1, Peter will be here, and then Steve Squared Monday night, of course. And of course, don't forget Knock 'em Dead Comedy. Go to knockemdeadcomedy.com. We got some stuff lined up for the fall, and we'll be at McGuire's in December. And then last but not least, don't forget October 4th in the Giggle Room. I am hosting a fun show. Andrew Fremder making his comedy stand-up debut.
It's going to imitate me.
Yeah. Danny Keene, a great Long Island musician, making his stand-up comedy debut. Allie Cam, she's a Long Islander, but she was doing comedy in the city for a while. She's backed off the stage for a while to have a family. She's making her return on October 4th. Greg and Rob from Staten Island, they're a couple of twin brothers who have an act together. They're hilarious. Alec Quinn, Joe Pacino, and Mike Pacetti is headlining. That's going to be a fun night. So, once again, govs.com. Make your reservations. All this stuff. Knock 'em Dead Comedy. Govs Comedy Club Podcast. You're playing. Now, we can talk about it because it's on a Wednesday. Governors is not open on Wednesdays. So, you're playing this Wednesday at Sonny's.
Yes.
Then that's in Baldwin, right?
Sonny's
Is
Fish
that-
House in Baldwin.
What? Wait, is that
With Richie Burns.
That's not what.
No S.
Is
Richie
I was
Burns.
supposed
Richie
to do
Byrne.
it.
I make
Richie
everybody
Byrne.
an S. I do that to John Santo. He's like, it's Santo, not Santos.
Yeah.
It's Italian.
Everybody does
Not
that,
Hispanic. I'm like, all right, relax.
Calm down, John.
Take it easy.
Wait, what's the date, Rosie?
This Wednesday.
This Wednesday.
What? The 24th?
Yeah, I'm at the Fish House with all the whoas.
Yeah, I was supposed to do that. Son, I was supposed to do that show.
Yeah?
Why aren't you?
I don't know. Tim was supposed to tell me about it. I don't know.
Who's Tim?
Who's the guy running the show?
Oh, Timmy. Yeah.
Yeah.
See? Timmy's.
Timmy who?
They do it regularly, though.
No, I know, but I have it in my calendar because that night of
boy.
Danny's.
Oh, and then I think who else is on that? John Butera has a spot on that show, too.
So I guess I'm not on that, which is.
Oh, boy. Somebody's going to be sleeping with the fishes.
Somebody's going to be
Sonny's.
sleeping with Sonny's fishes.
You know what it is? It was funny because I was going to reach out to him because I put it in my calendar. Are we on the air?
Yeah, we're still on the air.
No. I'm not saying anything bad. I just
okay.
He had that night. He said to do that show, and I put it in my calendar because it was far in advance.
Somebody's in trouble.
So anyway, it's okay.
All right. Everybody have a great
It's all
weekend.
good.
And thank you, guys. Fun as always.
Beautiful.
Everybody enjoy your weekends. Come on. If anybody's, by the way, in here on Long Island, anybody want to take the kids out and enjoy some fun, come on down to White Post. Come on down to White Post Farms in Melville. The fall festival starts this weekend. Farmer Willie will be there all weekend for the next 6 weeks.
Will and Willie's.
That's me, Farmer Willie. All right, one final word here. Go ahead, Peter.
Wake up, people. Wake up. Okay? Wake up, people. Wake up. Bubby. Okay, goodbye.
Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you later.